Yeah, Winona is not a small
Alright,
town.
guys. So Detroit TV is now live for, as the viewers can see here, there is some very dangerous tornado alerts, EAS tornado warnings, and tornado emergencies in effect for the areas of Mississippi. And we'll be monitoring the situation closely. See.
Yep. This is WGCM, Moss Point, Mississippi, right now reporting in Mobile, Alabama. I'm watching over KDGX Jackson, Mississippi, and we are already having signs of a debris ball located near this tornado. And given this tornado sign over here, we already have a PDS tornado warning in effect at this time. I was watching over this event for much of the entirety of today, given the fact that it has been very dangerous all day, and we received another update onto the radar. Debris ball still continues. We still have this tornado on the ground. It's still trying to intensify, but it's still right now gonna have to remain a PDS at this time being. Given the fact that I have to remain watching over this, it looks extremely dangerous to just see unfold the entire time. So earlier we had some tornado emergencies in Mississippi. However, I may have to end up going up towards that area to check out all the storm damage, as I'm going to be in Montgomery tomorrow. But it still depends if I should. But yeah, I may have to end up going up there if I even do get called to go up there.
All right.
So yeah, I have to remain watching over this during this time while this situation is just unfolding pretty badly. Gonna power off my camera just so I can give it a break a little.
Alright.
Back to you, Solomon.
Alright, thank you. As you guys can see, we have some tornado emergencies over
I'm getting the stream ready, but I'm waiting for the Ryan Hall stuff to, I'm waiting for the ads to stop.
Alright.
Although I'm probably just
It's best
gonna
to
do application.
There's a lot of
Mhm.
stuff that needs to bring back.
That's rude. I'm not waiting for these ads. I'm just gonna do application audio capture.
Anyways, for the viewers watching, there's some tornado emergencies in effect for the areas of Montgomery, Tom Nolan, Sweatman, Duck Hill, Winona, and some other areas including Blackhawk. And extensive damage has been reported. As you can see, this is already turning out pretty bad.
This is bad. I am shaking.
This thing could carry daggone into Alabama. So if you are this area,
This is WGCM again, also known as File Eternity or True Eternity, and we're starting to get more signs of a debris ball right down here. However, the tornado is still going to be continuing throughout much into this polygon. I'm still having to watch over this. Let's go on to the reflectivity a little, and of course, it looks quite much worse on today. We have some red to dark red to purple. However, this right down here remains as a PDS tornado warning, which it's going to continue at least towards Winona, as I know right now so far, and we may get a new weather watch very soon. So I'm going to have to continuously watch this, and as of 2120, Jackson continues PDS tornado warning, and then the Storm Prediction Center has issued tornado watch number 77, and this includes portions of Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama. This includes portions of Middle Tennessee. It does include a portion of BMX, along with HUN and OHX.
Alright, I'm gonna set the emergency alert off of my TV station. Alright, viewers of Detroit TV, please be aware as we're about to set off our emergency alert system for Tornado Watch 77 issued by the Storm Prediction Center. Now setting off the alarms. Thank you for listening to Detroit TV. The National Weather Service, or the Storm Prediction Center, has issued Tornado Watch 77 for the southern U.S. areas, including Tennessee, Alabama, and some of the other areas impacted. Check the SPC website, spc.noaa.gov, for more information. We will now be returning to Detroit TV.
Alabama, Jack.
Alright, we have set off our emergency alerts for Tornado Watch 77.
Good one night.
Dude, say. Raise the emergency alert system again. Do tornado emergency.
Yep.
One night.
Alright, viewers of Detroit TV, a new tornado emergency has been issued from the National Weather Service of Jackson. Let me just look it up.
Oh, y'all, I am back.
Alright, I will be setting off the EAS again for TOR that has turned into a TORE. We will now be setting off our alert systems now. Please stand by. Thanks for watching Detroit TV. The National Weather Service has upgraded the tornado warning to a tornado emergency for the counties of Mississippi, including Carroll, Montgomery, and Webster. At 9:26, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located near Cola, or 9 miles southwest of Winona, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Tornado emergency for Winona. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This tornado will arrive from Vaden around 9:30 p.m. Central Time, Winona around 9:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Kilmichael around 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Lodi and Sweatman around 9:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Embry around 10:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Eupora and Bellefontaine around 10:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted include Walthall. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a storage building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. A large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions as this is an emergency situation. Repeating, the National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado emergency for Carroll, Webster, and Montgomery counties in Mississippi. Stay tuned for Detroit TV for more updates. Alright, viewers of Detroit TV, our emergency alert system has been setting off for right now. As you guys just heard, a tornado warning has been upgraded to a TORE for the Carroll, Webster, and Montgomery counties.
This is WGC Mossville, Mississippi. We are still watching over this storm as we have received a report that this has been upgraded to a tornado emergency. And if you're basically in the area close to Winona, you should seek shelter immediately, as this is an extremely dangerous storm that I'm having to watch over, as the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has recently upgraded this to a tornado emergency. And this includes locations such as close to Winona. We're still watching over this. Our crew over here of WGCX, of Detroit TV, and WGCM is basically watching over this.
Don't forget WERV-DB, which is my station.
Yeah, we're also watching WERV. So we're continuously watching over this throughout much of the entire time, and it has been not that much good onto the radar signature, which is basically right down here. If you just try to look at my camera, it's this cell right down here. That's where the tornado is at. Yes. Which, of course, I'm still watching over strong rotation onto this tornado. However, if you're inside of Winona, you should seek shelter now inside the interior building, such as a basement, onto the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Mobile homes are not strong enough, which they could get destroyed very easily in violent tornadoes. Seek a shelter inside a very strong structural area, and stay away from windows, as this is a very dangerous and life-threatening situation. Back to you, Solomon.
Thank you very much. As you can see today, I've continued the same tornado emergency, which was now at 9:32 p.m. Central Time. The confirmed large and destructive tornado was now located over Winona and was moving northeast at 60 miles per hour.
I am shaking.
Wow.
And professional tax service area. Probably be your Family Dollar on Highway 1 there, and then curve up there toward Old Mountain Outdoor Adventure, and eventually it's going to go over Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard on Highway 82 there. I hope it won't work from
Kudos said I saw a house fire, and I just gotta say yikes.
Where it goes, or what happened, everybody, Winona, Sawyer, Kilmichael, Stewart, Duck Hill, all you guys need to be in your state life. You need to be barricaded and you need to be ready to go, ready to evacuate if there's significant damage to your home, fire, gas leak, something like that. And then you have to question about areas farther downstream. Again, this is the tornado. This thing might try to literally cross the entire state of Mississippi. The entire state of Mississippi. And one of the ways
hello to everyone who is watching this broadcast. This is WERV-DB in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. We are currently in special coverage mode due to a tornado emergency near the Jackson National Weather Service office. Repeat, near the Jackson National Weather Service office. Audio by Ryan Hall will be provided soon. Repeat, audio provided by Ryan Hall will be provided soon. Please stand by.
WGCL will be monitoring onto this storm as far as we can until at least midnight, as we extended our time to at least 1 a.m. at least to 1 or 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time to watch over this dangerous storm unfold. And providing an update for WERV and WDTX, we now have more signs of that debris ball being sighted, which we already have that debris ball signature over in Winona, Mississippi, and that is of course associated with that large violent tornado. Which earlier within this event, I did see a tornado emergency, and according to the SPC, it was rated as an EF3 or greater. That's as far as I know right now, and I'm still having to watch over this throughout much as I could, hoping that this storm could be finished by tomorrow, as this area that I happen to watch over right now, this area right now is under enhanced.
Yes.
We will keep you covered onto this dangerous storm from us here at WGCM. Back to y'all.
All right.
Now we get live coverage on WGCM from my audio pad.
Attention viewers of WERV The live stream will be going off shortly due to encoder overloaded on our software. Repeat, the stream for WERV-DB will be going down temporarily as a mean to fix problems within our streaming software. We will be right back with the latest and breaking news concerning this dangerous event.
We are now initiating the following stream name. We will have to watch over, I know that we'll have to watch over, I know that I have to watch over, what I call, let me just go onto my computer. Now I'm going to start going live from my computer.
Alright. New alert from Memphis.
WERV-DB. We are back on the air. Repeat, this is WERV-DB. We are back on the air. Audio provided by Ryan Hall will be provided shortly. Repeat, audio provided by Ryan Hall will be provided shortly. Please stand by.
Logitech webcam will be used.
Memphis has now issued a new tornado warning for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Union, Mississippi.
Impacted by
Viewers of Detroit TV will be activating the alerting system for a Memphis tornado warning for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Union counties in Mississippi till 10 p.m. We will now be activating our alerting system. Please stand by. Viewers of Detroit TV, this program has been interrupted by the National Weather Service in Memphis, Tennessee, as a tornado warning has been issued until 10 p.m. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for eastern Union County in northeastern Mississippi, northwestern Itawamba County in northeastern Mississippi, northern Lee County in northeastern Mississippi, and southwestern Prentiss County in northeastern Mississippi until 10 p.m. And at 9:37 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near New Harmony, or 7 miles east of New Albany. It was moving east at 45 miles per hour. Locations included in the warning include New Albany, Baldwin, Saltillo, Guntown, Matchie, Kilnville, New Harmony, Pretz Friendship, Flair, Sherman, Marietta, Blue Springs, Graham, Jericho, Bryan, Ellistown, Eggville, Kirkville, Jug Fork, and Baker. Take cover now. Move to a storm shelter or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Again, the National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for eastern Union County, northwestern Itawamba, northern Lee, and southwestern Prentiss counties in northeastern Mississippi. We will now be resuming to our normal programming. As you viewers of Detroit TV, the viewers of Detroit TV has just heard, we have activated our alerting system for a tornado warning for Mississippi from Memphis.
This is crazy.
Exactly. We now have a new alert from Paducah, which is a flash flood warning. Let me just not do it. Viewers of Detroit TV will now be activating our alerting systems for a flash flood warning impacting portions of Kentucky from the National Weather Service in Paducah.
Attention viewers of WERV-TV.
Please stand
A flash
by.
flood warning has just been...
We have activated this alerting system to bring you a flash flood warning from the National Weather Service in Paducah. This flash flood warning is in effect for Hopkins County in northwestern Kentucky, Christian County in south central Kentucky, Smyrna County in south central Kentucky, Todd County in south central Kentucky, Caldwell County in western Kentucky, southeastern Crittenden County in western Kentucky, southeastern Livingston County in western Kentucky, Lyon County in western Kentucky, and Trigg County in western Kentucky until 3:45 a.m. Saturday. At 9:37 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly in the warned area. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Hopkinsville, Madisonville, Oak Grove, Princeton, Central City, Dawson Springs, Cadiz, Eddyville, Elkton, Fort Campbell, Energy Lake Campground, Woodland National Station, Cravens Bay Campground, Wrangler's Campground, Land Between the Lakes area, Golden Pond, Visitor Center, Turkey Bay, Denver's Bay Campground, Birmingham Ferry Recreational Area, and Hillman Ferry Campground. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Repeating, the National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for Hopkins County in northwestern Kentucky, Christian County, Muhlenberg County, Todd counties in south central Kentucky, Caldwell, Crittenden, Livingston, Lyon, and Trigg counties in western Kentucky. But we'll be activating our alerting systems again for a Memphis tornado warning and a Memphis flash flood warning. So be advised, as we will be activating our alerting systems, and then we'll be speaking the voice for the alerting system. Please stand by, as 2 alerts have now just been issued from Memphis. This programming has been interrupted as 2 new alerts have just been issued from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Memphis, Tennessee. The first one I'll read out is a tornado warning. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for Chickasaw County in northeastern Mississippi, southern Calhoun County, and west central Monroe County in northeastern Mississippi until 10:30 p.m. At 9:42, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Lodi, or 11 miles northeast of Winona, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Locations impacted include Houston, Calhoun City, Vardaman, Durham, Slate Springs, Prairie, Playland, Treblock, Holka, New Holka, Woodland, Sparta, Thorne, Van Vliet, Parkersburg, Thelma, Tabville, McCondy, Anchor, and Atlanta. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or shoot a tornado. Take cover now. Again, the National Weather Service in Memphis has just issued a tornado warning for Chickasaw, southern Calhoun, and west central Monroe counties in northeastern Mississippi until 10:30 p.m. Again, this is a dangerous situation. People in these areas need to take cover now, as this tornado could be deadly. And now for the flash flood warning. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a flash flood warning for northern Henry County and east central Weakley County in Tennessee till 12:45 a.m. At 9:43 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. But between 1.5 and 3 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard: flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source: radar. Impact: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage in low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Paris Landing State Park, Cottage Grove, Puryear, Foundry Hill, Whitelock, Collinsville, Mill Creek, Osage, Crossland, Jones Mill, Buchanan, Como, Pine Hill, and Order Springs. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it's harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Again, the National Weather Service of Memphis has issued a flash flood warning for northern Henry and east central Weakley counties in Tennessee till 12:45 a.m. Take cover now from all of these storms as these could be deadly. We will now be returning to Detroit TV.
Stand by for audio from WGCM.
WDTX viewers, stand by
All cable systems will switch to this announcement regarding this storm from WGCM. For more information, please stand by.
We'll now be switching to WGCM for an important message. Stand by.
Alabama. We have been watching
Sorry to
over
interrupt your broadcast, but there was a tornado reported on the ground in Montgomery County, Mississippi. Repeat, there was just a report of a tornado on the ground in Montgomery County, Mississippi. Please stand by for programming on WERV-DB concerning this event.
This is an important announcement from WGCM. Here's the storm update regarding the current situation. We're still watching over this tornado at this time. It's still to be clear that if the National Weather Service in Jackson, right now, the National Weather Service in Jackson did downgrade this from a tornado emergency to a PDS tornado warning, which is confirmed this large and extremely dangerous tornado was observed near Lodi, or 10 miles northeast of Winona, moving northeast at 65 miles an hour. If you're basically into the polygon of this storm, it's best for you to take cover immediately as you're in a life-threatening situation. Our station WGCM is also broadcasting this live on YouTube in case if you want to check out our radar systems. Once again, the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi is continuing this PDS tornado warning, which is for, of course, portions of Lodi and portions of Winona, Mississippi.
You can still hear me, yes.
Affirmative. Authority of WGCM. Timeouts. Affirmative. I hear you loud and clear. Anyways, again, what I was saying, the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi is still continuing this PDS tornado warning for portions of Lodi and Winona. I relocated.
Hold on, I'm gonna do like a station ID kind of thing in just a second.
I'll do. WGCM. Alright, so we have a update. So I've gotten an update from one of our fellow weather watchers over in Marion, Ohio. All stations should stand by for this update. So I have been told that we have a second tornado on the ground close to Winona, which we do have some rotation shown onto here, which according to this, if I could just show it onto the stream, which let me just switch it. So let me just switch to video cap. Let me just go to switch to the video capture devices so y'all can see it. Or wait, I could actually before I do
This is scary.
Very, very scary. Like, yeah. Let me just add another scenario. Video capture device. I'll be adding my webcam.
There's a new tornado coming at you with Dana now.
Alright, so here's what this update looks like onto here. Let me just open this into a new tab just to make it much larger for y'all to see, which... Alright, hopefully this looks good. So, according to this right now onto here... Oh, wait a minute. And just load it down to 200%. So, this is what it looks like right up onto here, which... As you can tell, I've been told that we have a second tornado on the ground over here. Closest location so far that I can tell you where this is at. This is close to Winona, Mississippi. If you're into this area right down here, if you're into this area close to that second tornado onto the ground, it's best for you to seek shelter inside an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building, which you should go into a strong building if possible, just so you can basically just protect your life, as this is a very dangerous and life-threatening situation, and you're basically at a high risk of having your life struck if you get hit by this tornado, by a strong tornado, which it basically just gets much deadly out of nowhere. Because what the thing is, I mean, I have to watch over this throughout much of the entire evening, at least until 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time, my time, or 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This concludes this sets up this.
In Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. The tornado emergency has been dropped. Repeat,
Welcome,
the
Rammer.
tornado emergency
Anyways,
has been
this
dropped.
does wrap up this
Please
update from
disregard
WGCM.
that message. Although there are tornado warnings in effect, please stay tuned to WERV-TV, Edinburgh, Pennsylvania.
Alright, so update. All the stations stand by for this message. I have been told that this cell is already. I've been told by Marion that this cell is set. Hold up. All stations to stand by for this message from WGCM. So I've been told by Marion again that this cell is starting to weaken, which this tornadic cell is slowly starting to weaken according to his radar scope area, which it's time for me to switch to the cameras so I can show y'all how it looks like, which let me just switch to scene 8. This is what it looks like. So, the storm is starting to weaken out here.
TV in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. A
I
new
mean, that's the
tornado
good thing
warning
that
has
the
been
thing is
issued.
that the
Repeat,
cell
a
is
new
starting
tornado
to.
warning has been issued. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Itawamba County in northeastern Mississippi,
Anyways,
northeastern
before I
Lee
can watch
County
over
in
onto
northern
here,
Mississippi,
this is becoming
southern
how much,
Tishomingo County
this is starting to
in
slowly
northeastern
weaken according
Mississippi.
to Marion, which
southeastern Prentiss County and northeastern Mississippi until 10:45 p.m. CDT. At 9:54 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Baldwin, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and Gulf Ball-sized hail. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Boonville, Kishimogo State Park, Belmont,
said that this is going to recycle. We're not going to be done just yet.
Sandy Springs, Burton, Midway, Marietta,
We're not going to be done with this just yet.
Alright. All WDTX viewers stand by as we now have 4 alerts that we have to look out for. I won't be reading much of it. I'll only just be reading like the cities and where the storm is, because it's a lot of alerts. But alright, here we go. First up is the Memphis tornado warning update. I think they updated it, or they probably just issued a new one. No, they issued a new one. So first up is the new tornado warning. So, yeah. The National Weather Service in Memphis has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Itawamba, northeastern Lee, southern Tishomingo, and southeastern Prentiss counties, and northeastern Mississippi till 10:45 p.m. And at 9:54, the storm capable of producing a tornado was located over Baldwin, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Boonville, Tishomingo State Park, Belmont, Tishomingo, Sandy Springs, Vermont, Midway, Marietta, Golden, Patton, Thresher, Dennis, Moores Mill, Bloody Springs, Kirkville, Carter Branch, Mingo, Hobo Station, Petertown, and Neal. Now for the next alert, which is a Nashville severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lewis, Southern Dickinson, Northwestern Murray, Northwestern Williamson, South Central Cheatham, East Central Humphreys, and Hickman counties in Middle Tennessee till 10:30 p.m. 9:54 p.m. Severe thunderstorms are located extending from 6 miles south of McEwen to 9 miles southwest of Centerville to 8 miles west of Hohenwald, moving east at 80 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Dickinson, Hohenwald, Centerville, White Bluff, Kingston, Pilgrim, Burns, Fairview, Charlotte, Greensboro, Kimmins, Bonacqua, Prim Springs, Lisle, Sandvie, Pinewood, Hampshire, Williamsport, Leaper Forks, and Knowley. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 155 and 191, Interstate 840 between mile markers 1 and 19. Now, next up is... Wait, was this one... Okay, never mind, it's just 3 alerts. Okay. Next up is the National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Webster and north central Mississippi and northwestern Clay County, northeastern Mississippi until 11 p.m. and at 9:56, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Embry or 22 miles northeast of Winona, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. The storm will impact Clarkson around 10:10 p.m., Montpelier around 10:25 p.m., and Manti. That is all the alerts, and normal programming will now resume.
Carroll County, Mississippi, and then continue Montgomery and Webster counties in Mississippi, which this continues till 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time, which a severe thunderstorm capable of producing. Alright, so as of 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Jackson continues tornado warning for Montgomery and Webster. At 10 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Bellefontaine, or 22 miles west of Montpelier, moving northeast at 55 miles an hour. This storm will continuously be watching over, and we do have our current radar, so let's actually switch to scene 8 onto here, which is the camera systems. Which here is what it looks like right now onto the radar, onto Marion's side of radar scope, which this is, of course, with the super-res reflectivity and the super-res storm relative velocity. Of course, I'm still having to watch over this throughout the remainder of this evening till, I guess, 1:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time.
In the car.
That'd be the perfect time because I have to get up at 8 now tomorrow because, well, we actually do not have to leave to go to Montgomery at 6. We're just going to be leaving around at 10.
I said I told you they did in the car.
Start traveling at that time, but at least I still have enough time to just monitor this storm. Anyways, back to our main topic. Of course, here's the current radar right now. And special thanks to Marion for providing the radar updates for radar scope. This is much appreciated for WGCM for our operations to just continue running. So yeah, this is basically the current radar update that we're occurring right now, having to watch over. The metal pipes are over here, which is of course metal pipe falling. Whoa, what's up with my camera? Oh wait, not my camera, my mouse. Alright, so now that we're back onto the radar systems, here's what it looks like right now onto here, which if I need to change that, I still have enough time to just try and change that, which, of course, I still have enough time. I'm just updating my Discord status.
Well, Rammer, want to know something?
What?
Cleveland is dumb.
Ireland's even more dumb.
Cleveland's more dumb than Ireland right now. What? It wasn't even Cleveland's quiet hours, and they didn't tell the Highland morning.
I mean, at least you're not like Ireland's inconsistency with telling much bloody possible flood watches.
So I've been told that by Marion that the storm is now over, so
5 minutes after
the
this
storm is now over our corner hill. Hopefully everything tries to diminish at times.
I still find it funny how Ireland literally cannot own flood watches or flood warnings.
I'm still going to watch over Mississippi, but much of everything,
one of their flash flood
I still have to watch over
my station one time.
Of course,
and
my computer still shows the
it's on NWR.
Which, however,
yeah,
literally, now
I
said
kid
that
you not, it
although
took almost an hour and a half for them to tone it up on WW today.
To drop a tornado, which this is the main thing I had to watch over throughout much of the entire evening, which Jackson, Mississippi is of course going to be very busy. So we received the reports 3 miles east of Winona in Montgomery County. Public reports tornado, trees and power lines down, possible house damage east of Winona.
Yes.
So of course, this will have to remain over the time being. So yeah, of course, this thing is just gonna have to get remained watched over around to here, which in fact, I'm going to RoSafety on my main computer.
The
Of
operator
course, I'm
has
trying to
returned.
watch over the super-res storm relative velocity.
100%.
But first, we have to do our station ID. It's WERV-TV in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. We are a
I've been told that Rolling Fork is really bad, send us to Silver
TV
Lake.
station
In
broadcasting
fact, we're going to try and watch
over
over
IP
those onto the main computer.
over the internet. Our studio located
So yeah,
in Edinburgh,
it does.
Pennsylvania.
This is WGCM TV, Moss Point, Mobile, Pensacola, Gulfport. WGCM provides you weather information onto the top of the onto the most weather information at the top of the hour, such as broadcasting severe weather warnings across our coverage area. We sometimes extend our coverage area. We sometimes track other areas outside of our coverage area, such as if there are areas under a moderate risk.
This dude just called me a hacker because I jumped past his shots on his payload
crashes a
gun.
lot. Just WGCM operates from basically a Lenovo laptop running OBS. This laptop runs strong as I cleared up everything and moved it to the new computer. to any of you watching WGCM TV. Thank you for watching WGCM TV. And on tonight's edition, I would like to give a special thanks to MNAndWIEAS for providing updates onto WGCM TV. Coverage areas are, of course, having to get watched over at this time, but we will continuously watch over most of the areas when necessary. WGCM TV, established 2022, will remain on to the air during this event. We now received an update from MNAndWIEAS again, and he said SPC noted EF3 plus tornado on the ground when this was valid. Preliminary reports for Tyler's badly injured or dead. Now I'm already seeing major bad signs that this event is basically giving me flashbacks to the Mayfield, Kentucky tornado event back in 2021, which I never want to look back at that, as that was just very dangerous for me to even watch unfold. Same goes to this one that I'm going to watch over. This just gives me this just gives me literally devastating flashbacks to December of 2021, which I really do not want to look back to at times. And of course, right now it is 22:06 according to my computer.
Viewers of Detroit TV, please stand by.
And of course,
ERV-DB in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania.
Discord.tv/LonHall. Yes, I'm inside the server. So in fact, I'm just going to I've been into the Yard Squad Storm Center for a while, which let's actually just, before I even go, continuously go into there, which is of course, yes, or discord.gg/Ryan Hall. Of course, I will not share spotter images because, well, I can only share radar images from most people I already trust. So, yeah. Of course, we already have a lot of stuff getting watched over this evening, and wow, it's going to be very busy tonight. Highest point that we had to watch over tonight was, of course, multiple tornado emergencies, which, of course, I still know that I still see this polygon a little on here. I'll let y'all see it more when I can. Of course, it still has to get watched over this evening. Much of the information. Alright, so, in other updates, all stations should stand by for this update. So, this is an update onto KGWX, Columbus Air Force Base, Mississippi Doppler radar, which we may go again onto the storm. It's still having to get watched over. So, by the super res reflectivity, super res storm relative velocity, super res spectrum width, along with the super res correlation coefficients, this is still having to get watched over. And we will continuously track this system when it actually when it does try to develop again. I mean, we already know that a lot of these storms just try to develop at their finest, but yeah, I mean, tonight, this is one of our busiest nights of tracking storms of 2023 so far. Because, well, I mean, it's not even a year yet enhanced overload 4 occurred, and I was under a moderate risk, and this feels like literally that moderate risk I was under at the end of March of 2022. However, I didn't even get any tornado emergencies. I was under several TORCs and some radar indicated tornado warnings with some storms producing straight line wind damage across basically much of southern Mississippi into southwest Alabama. And I remember having to take cover, and that was basically a scary situation for me. Highest point I had to watch over this was, of course, much of the areas that are basically served. Now back onto radar scope onto my main computer. We're starting to lose some signature a little, but not that much. We're still watching over it. In fact, let's actually switch to, if I can, let's actually switch to, we're going to switch to reflectivity. I'm going to have to switch to KGWX now. So yeah, KGWX will be on for now.
Alright, I got 3 alerts to read out.
Of course, this will have to be watched over. If the SPC should drop the moderates, well, I mean, some enhancements could be way worse than
Operator,
everything because I've been under a slide risk which did obtain a PDS.
Viewers of Detroit TV, stand by as we will be interrupting the programming for new alerts as they have just been issued. Please stand by.
Mississippi edition. I mean, not the Gulf Coast edition, but the Mississippi edition. From what I'm seeing onto here this evening, which this does feel like an enhanced overload to me. Turn on city names, and we have a new flash flood warning. Alright, so let me just... Oh, shit, I forgot. I forgot to, misclick that. There we go. Alright, so... Now that I have this onto here, of course I'm starting to watch over that.
Alright, then...
So, yeah, let me see if the stream... Alright,
normal
to
program...
everyone watching the stream, is the stream strong and with a clear voice? Because my phone seems to be very, very, very goofy right now.
We have interrupted normal programming from Detroit TV to bring you 3 alerts that have just been issued. The first one, the National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for northern Pontotoc in northeastern Mississippi, Prentiss County in northeastern Mississippi, Sonartippa County in northeastern Mississippi, Union County in northeastern Mississippi, eastern Lafayette County in northwestern Mississippi, southeastern Marshall County in northwestern Mississippi till 1:30 a.m. At 10:08. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 0.5 and 1.5 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flooding: Boonville, New Albany, Pontotoc, Baldwin, Blue Mountain, Ecru, Jumpertown, Coonville, New Harmony, Etta, Pinedale, Rudolph, Bethlehem, Cambridge, Wilder, Denmark, Tula, Thrashers, Paris, and Sherman. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it's hard to recognize the dangers of flooding. Second alert, the National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Christian County and Todd County in south central Kentucky till 11 p.m. At 10:09, severe thunderstorms are located extending from 7 miles southwest of Crofton to near Hopkinsville to near Fort Campbell, moving east at 35 miles per hour. These storms will be impacting Oak Grove and Pembroke around 10:20 p.m. and other locations including Elkton and Guthrie. Including the following highways: Interstate 24 in Kentucky between mile markers 77 and 92, Penroe Parkway between mile markers 1 and 19. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. And now the last alert, which is the National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a flash flood warning for Central Carroll County, Montgomery County, and Webster County in north central Mississippi till 12:15 a.m. At 10:10, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flooding include Winona, Epora, Duck Hill, North Carrollton, Lodi, Sweatman, Embry, Bellefontaine. I'm reading something right now on the screen. Sweatman, Embry, Bellefonte, Clarksville, Cumberland, Manatee, Carrollton, and Wathall. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. We will now be returning to our normal programming.
mostly with weather events that I've watched and the ones I've been involved in. However, I can't even name all of it because it's been a while for me to even just try and remember everything. However, yes, I'll still remain watching over this for the remainder of the evening. Now it's time to go back onto radar scope onto my computer. Now it's actually changed the type of this. Well, now, Logitech mouse, you're not gonna try and do an overscroll like you always do. Alright, of course I'm still gonna have to watch over this. Let me just, of course I'll have the velocity remain watched over onto my main computer. Reflectivity will be on until a dangerous alert gets issued for my Lenovo. So, yeah. Alright, morning notification. So for radar as of now, Marion said that he's watching this storm, and this storm is near Jasper, Alabama. Which, of course, we do not have any alerts in Alabama just yet, except for a tornado watch belt. Oh, wait, we already have a severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama. How did I seriously forget about that? But anyways, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Alabama, which, of course, that is issued by Huntsville. We already have a tornado watch in portions of Alabama, which is tornado watch number 77, which was issued about an hour ago. In fact, why not I just check out the yeah, there's been, whoa, now car alarm radio, you're not gonna try and knock yourself down. So yeah, of course by the time of just watching this, time to just try and access, come on computer. Alright, so I've been told that the following note about this storm is it's a rain shower as of now, so not major impact from this rain shower just yet. However, we're still going to have to watch over this until it can produce some impact. But, I mean, it's remains to be clear very soon if this will become very clear. So, according to Marion, Ryan said, storm may be trying to recycle, and of course it may try to recycle for PDS storm, which, as I'm saying the words of a PDS storm, this will mean that this could just immediately turn downhill, and we could just see another PDS tornado warning at any point, because it's hard to expect PDS tornado warnings from everywhere, but they could happen at any time. But if it just has the PDS warning, it just means take immediate action regardless if you're just literally an edge away from the polygon, like literally about 5 feet away from the polygon. Like, you know, you just have to just follow the instructions of a weather alerts and just let weather professionals try and help you out within this storm. Such as, like, I just watched over this storm. It has been very much devastation this evening for me to just watch over. So, yeah, right now, according to the Jackson, Mississippi National Weather Service map, we do of course have that large band I'm just having to watch over. According to Jackson, right now they continued the tornado warning as of 10:20, which a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Montpelier, moving east at 60 miles an hour. Which, of course, if you're close to Montpelier, you should seek shelter now inside of a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. So yeah, please. Anyways, of course, I'm still having to watch over this. Alright, so I've been told that this is a PDS storm right now, which this is not going to be good at all. Yes. It's best for this storm to be watched over, which, alright, activating cameras, all TV stations. What the heck? Anyways, all stations should see the screen for more information. So, I've been told.
I just found something funny.
MNAndWIEAS, known as SPCMarion 205. Sorry if I said that. It's of course a PDS storm right now, which, yeah, I've been told that this is a PDS storm, and Marion is quite much correct. I just see this being a PDS storm. Of course, my camera is not that much good, but I wish I had a flashlight. But in fact, I do have a flashlight nearby, which if I can what the heck? Come on, car alarm. Come on, car alarm radio. Let me just try and use this as an old camcorder. So yeah, this is what it looks like. That's all I got for now. And what I've been told... Alright, so I've been told it's not PDS. It's radar indicated. So yeah, it's now radar indicated. Bruh, IBO mouse. Can you just try and wake up, please? Yeah, my IBO mouse is just being very weird, which I really need to get myself another IBO mouse for my laptop. I mean, I was just gonna decommission my IBM mouse, but oh wait, I meant Logitech, not IBM. I meant Logitech, bruh. But it's of course just a Logitech mouse that just acts crazy. You didn't know what to call it. It's alright. I mean, it's alright. However, it still does need to get watched, although it's radar indicated. It can change at any time though, because well, you know, although you may make wrong predictions, it could become correct eventually if it does just tries to intensify into something else. Because of course right now it's already 22 hours. And it's just been a crazy night that I've been experiencing this evening. Checking if the stream is still strong and loud and clear. Because it's right now. Okay, what have I said on this stream?
There's of course right now, it's already 22 hours.
Okay, I'm not sure why I had to say that, but that's just that's no topic. And let me just check if there's any new Twitter updates. Alright, so we already have a update. So we already have major damage in Silver City casualty situation. This is not even looking good at all. So alright, so as of 10/21, as of 22/21, 4 miles south of Cougar, public reports tornado, trees down between Cougar and Shula. 1 mile southwest of Winona, storm chaser reports thunderstorm wind damage. A pine tree was blown down across the road 1.3 miles south of Winona. Report and picture relayed via Twitter. Possible tornado damage. Want to VCU to just stream my radio skill to you? Sure. Gonna just relocate.
Alright, I'm probably gonna end the stream because I'm starting to get pretty tired. I'm gonna head to bed. So for the people watching the stream, I'll be ending it, but there will be some other weather enthusiasts who will be tracking this type of stuff, so go watch those streams while this one will not be streamed because I'm gonna be heading to sleep for now. So yeah. People watching the stream, if you are in these storms, stay safe. watch some of the other severe weather streams, obviously, since I'm heading to sleep. I'm gonna be ending this stream. So yeah, I will